Welcome back to Vivid Earth on this 999 portal. A very powerful day is unfolding today. The ninth day of the ninth month of a 9 year, 2025, adding up to 9. We know that we've been in a 9 year, the whole year, and now it's culminating into a 999 portal. So this is just wow, wow, wow. The reason it's wow is we haven't had a 999 years since 2016, but we won't have another one until 2034. And given what we are currently going through on the planet, this great awakening, this culmination of everything that is no longer working, all the systems that are no longer working, that we cannot take into the new earth, well, they're busy coming to a dissolution, shall we say. So it's about endings and new beginnings. But indeed, yeah, this is not an ending. It's rather a gateway. So, yes, certain things are coming to an end, but it's really, more importantly, a gateway to what's coming, a new earth, going from chaos into order, from karma into dharma. The collective is moving from karma into dharma and from the old earth into the new. So, we look at what is affected today, on a personal level, collective level, and planetary wise. It's quite significant. So I hope you are feeling the energies. It started with the eclipse this weekend on Sunday, the total lunar eclipse, full blood moon. And then that'll culminate into the second eclipse for the month, which will be a part solar eclipse in Virgo, from Pisces to Virgo. And then we have the equinox straight after on the 22nd of September. So it is a very, very powerful month in terms of endings, new beginnings, ending old chapters, clearing all old karmas, releasing what no longer serves us, both personally and as a collective, and truly embodying our higher self and stepping into our destiny. So we are in this destiny window from between the two eclipses. So this 999 portal is smack bang in the middle. And that really is such an opportunity for us to cement our destiny, embody our higher self, and move into our true path. Moving through this gateway, really, into what is unfolding for us personally and collectively. So it's a threshold of sorts, a rare moment where cycles close, illusions dissolve, and your soul prepares to rise into its next octave. So we have to feel those energies. We have to feel those things. What are the things that are coming to an end that we need to leave behind, that perhaps we're still clinging to, that we know is not going to be for our highest good, or it's not going to be part of our future, it's not part of our path? What are those things that are comfortable, yet past this expiry date, that we're still holding on to? Because this is all, it's multiple cycles rolled up into one, but essentially also a 9-year cycle that we're wrapping up as being a 9-year. And it's not just about wrapping it up. It really is about self-mastery, because we are utilizing everything that we've learned in the 9 years, and we alchemizing that into a wisdom that speaks beyond words. So everything that we've learned in this past decade, and indeed because of the 999 portal, really a unique gateway that doesn't present itself that often. So I think we all are feeling ready to move into the next octave, the next chapter, the next a new beginning for Earth. But remember, with that, you've got to let go of stuff. You can't keep all the baggage and expect to take on new things. You've got to leave behind that which belongs in the past, that which is not going to serve you in the future. It could be things, it could be jobs, it could be places you live, it could be relationships, romantic relationships, friendships, business relationships of any kind. So really feel into this today to see what are the things that you need to say goodbye to and let go of, detach from, because we really need to anchor in this theme of completion, mastery, and ascension. So 9 is about self-mastery, and that leads to ascension, right? So we are getting very much close to this ascension window right now. And we are literally standing on the threshold of a new world, a new era, the golden age. We're standing at the threshold of anchoring that in. Completion, wisdom, closing of cycles, and then magnifying that threefold. 999. So if you can see this as a sacred gateway to a new era, you can truly use this time and this gateway to manifest a fresh new beginning for you. So that means letting go of the old stories as well, the old patterns, programming. Perhaps it's victimhood, blaming others, feeling sorry for yourself, thinking things are happening to you and not through you. It's time to let go of this old programming. At the same time, we've got that I3 Atlas coming through, which is affecting the frequency of the planet. It's actually affecting the sun as well. It's then emitting more light codes onto us on Earth. So the frequencies are rising. And so there are going to be a lot of things that are not going to, it's going to be dissonant, and they won't resonate with Earth's rising frequency, and they're going to fall away. So you may also see in your life things and people naturally falling away, and they should. We shouldn't cling to things that are no longer part of our future, or people. Just let it go with love. There's no need for drama. There's no need for dramatic exits. It's just let it go. It will naturally move where it's supposed to. And, so we see this portal really amplifying Earth's natural evolution into this new Earth consciousness. And this is happening more and more every day, so that we can embrace this new consciousness on the planet, that of unity, sovereignty, service, and remembrance, where ego, reputation, ambition, all of these selfish things are no longer in resonance. It's about serving others, evolving our soul, and moving into a new chapter of peace, harmony, abundance, prosperity for all, freedom. So, on a soul level, the 999 is calling us to let go of victimhood, the negative narratives, the old programming, limiting beliefs, the attachments to material things, or relationships that no longer serve. So if there's anything that's falling away, or anyone that's falling away, let it go gracefully. Don't cling, don't force, flow with the rhythm of the water, the rhythm of the wind. Like Bruce Lee says, be water. Okay, now's the time to be water. And then, invite reflection in. Ask yourself, ask your soul, what feels complete for me? What chapter is closing for me? This will invite you in to see things clearly. You open your mind and your heart to that. This is a portal to step into the next octave of your soul's path, your mission here on Earth. The opportunity is to walk forward lighter, freer, and aligned with your higher self. And who doesn't want that, right? So, there'll be some integration time needed as well. So I recommend you do a little bit of integration today, and I'll get to that in a minute. If you look at what's going on in the world, it's very clear things are coming to a head as well. Certainly on the health and wellness fronts, things are moving at, may I say, warp speed. Trump is even posting on Truth Social about things like whatever's in these things is extremely toxic. He's openly talking about that stuff now. RFK is openly talking about these things now. So the old narratives are no longer they're no longer surviving in the public sphere. So you will see things naturally come to a head, come to a close. There's going to be a lot of disclosure, and people are going to finally get it in terms of a lot of things that they've been unable to face, unable to see. In the US, they've also taken great strides towards, pretty much banning the Javadoos. And in Florida, it's now been marked as a bioweapon. So things are moving at a incredible pace. Of course, you see the far left, breaking down and saying things like, "Well, let me get my booster and shove it in the faces of those that think they can cancel these artificial bio weapons." But it can't survive in the current frequencies. It cannot survive where Earth is going. Now, perhaps there will be an old 3D Earth that they'll be continuing to exist. But as far as we go, and us, the collective, the awakened collective, it's not going to be part of our world anymore. So you're going to see things start shifting very, very rapidly over the coming days and weeks and months. And I feel like there's going to be a big push happening in September and October. And by December, things will unfold in a whole new way. Hello, everyone. I wanted to quickly tell you about LifeWave. I seldom promote any products whatsoever, but this product I finally started using after years and years of contemplation. And I'm finally a LifeWave devotee. Their flagship product, the X39, which they only work on patches, and it's nothing you put in your body. It stimulates your own body's ability to regenerate and heal. And the X39 is really the flagship product, the one that I wear every day. And it's a breakthrough. It's patented technology, wellness technology, that elevates the flow of your body's own innate energy through light and fostering overall wellness and an active lifestyle. So not only does it make you feel better, have more energy, get better sleep, but it can actually transform your health. Some of the testimonials I've heard, simply incredible. But even if you have nothing wrong with you, you will feel a whole lot better on X39. It just improves your quality of life in general, because it actually is stimulating your own stem cells, therefore repairing the building blocks that your body's made up of, something that completely stops regenerating when you hit 60. I think by 30, it drops to 50%, and by 60, you don't generate any new stem cells. So this technology, and the founder, David Schmidt, has more than 200 patents. The technology stimulates your own stem cells, no artificial stem cells that you get inserted with, which I would never want for myself. And that is really the building blocks of your entire body. So this is really, for me, the 5D way of healing and rejuvenating your body. It's light-based, it's frequency-driven. We know frequency healing is the future, and it's aligned with the 5D shift that we're busy entering. So really, it's light technology, next level light technology that some people struggle to understand. But the way that it works is actually, it uses something called a phenomenon called photobiomodulation. Now, most people know that as maybe, when you go into the sun, the sunlight is going to cause your body to make vitamin D. Sunlight is going to give us a tan. The tan, of course, is melanin, which is an antioxidant but protects the skin from damage. But all this to say that we can use light to increase production of different beneficial antioxidants or hormones or proteins in the body. And we can improve our health that way because we know the future is light and frequency. In the future, in 5D, in fact, we will not be actually consuming food the way that we do today. We can survive on light below, alone. And that's why they often recommend you get as many fresh organic fruit in your body daily as possible because it's filled with light. It's the highest vibrating food that you can actually consume. Now, we still have these part carbon-based bodies, so we do need other foods to ground in the nutrients at this stage, but the way that we are going towards ascension and beyond, we're going to be using light to nourish our body. So LifeWave is in line with that. It's in line with the future of healing, in line with the future of well-being, vitality. And a great little side effect is that you're going to start aging backwards because the stem cells, stimulate cell growth and cell repair. And so aging is part of that thing that happens as a side effect of our stem cells, not regenerating like they used to. So, the X39 use copper peptides, which is naturally occurring, but it declines with age. And, this is a master regulator for the body. So your body needs it to regenerate its cells. And in the aging process, well, how can we recapture the genes we lost due to time? So watch this space. If I start aging backwards, you know why. And if you want to see what it's all about, I leave the links below for you. There's a link where you can check out all the LifeWave products. The X39, as I said, is the flagship I think everyone should start with. And the beauty of that is it's not cheap, but the beauty of that is you can start cutting out a lot of other things that you use, for detoxing, for nutrition, supplements. Obviously, you should do that with advice, but that's why I love, being part of a team like Honey and Amelia, because if you need advice, you can ask. And there's loads of other people in the group as well, everyone with their own circumstances, their own case studies, their own stories, their own, beautiful client and family stories that they share of overcoming incredible things through this technology. So it's been around for 20 years. It's not new, but it's really, really taking off now in a big way. And I'm just so excited to be part of this. And as I say, watch this space. I'm feeling amazing. I've got a lot of vitality back after just 1 month. And initially, I think I had some detox symptoms, which is good. I just didn't know it was coming. I was like, what is happening to my body? I think that was just simply detox. So, what I learned is you have to take your minerals, your Celtic salt. That's going to help your body and doing this process. As I say, I cannot wait to check in with you after 6 months to let you know what I found. But so far, I'm absolutely blown away. So check out the links below. There is 2 links. The one is just for the retail products if you just want to buy one off. And there's another link where you can actually sign up as a business partner or a preferred customer. And that way you get a discount and it's much better because you actually pay less. So, and you also get kind of referral points or commission when you refer others. This is a complete community-driven project in a way. It's a business, yes, but it doesn't operate in the traditional way where there's huge budgets for marketing and advertising. You get to share in that marketing and advertising because we, the people, are the marketing and advertising, just like we are spreading the truth, just like we are the media today. So it is with LifeWave and the way that they do business. That is the beauty of it all. So check it out. And I'm sure you'll be blown away as well in terms of the financial system, in terms of disclosure. We're talking about the Epstein list and what that'll expose. It's going to be massive. And it's just phenomenal. The things that we're seeing now that we didn't think we'd see for a very long time. While it's here, guys, the world is shifting literally in front of us. How awesome is that? So October will be the month of military. September will be the build-up, the disclosure. So buckle up, buttercups, as some very prominent people have now posted on X, not just coming from me. I forgot actually who said that, but it's a government person, not in our government. I can't remember if it's Russian or whatever, but you've got Russia now confirming that the letter 17, you know, the movement that I'm talking about, the one that starts with a Q and then that's kind of all there is to it. They're acknowledging that this organization exists, and one of the prominent ministers are posting about this on X. There's no more hiding. We've seen Trump posting about this on Truth, actually holding an image with an X plus in his hands, right? It is historical, guys. We're seeing all sorts of things going on around the world as well. Spain now saying they'll promote international recognition for Palestine and presenting 9 measures. The steps include an embargo on Israel, a ban on military purchases and ships with fuel through ports, denial into airspace of Spain for Israel, ban of figures involved, humanitarian aid. Then we've got France, basically the French government collapsing, and it's been happening for a while, but now it's like pretty much real, and it's here. So we see the French Prime Minister Barrot lose confidence vote in National Assembly, will need to tender resignation. Macron's gamble fails. French President loses his Prime Minister, no confidence vote, and massive austerity package. And now I'll have to put an opponent in the position or call new elections. And it feels like the French generals are about to remove Macron. And I hope it is so. Please be it so. Macron really has only one option. Marine Le Pen demands fresh elections without any meddling from the president. Her party is the largest in France. Spain and France together in Spanish armament. Big things are happening. Netanyahu urgently calls for Gaza residents to leave the area. Like, hello, where must they go? He's saying to them, you have been warned. So this is a waking up the masses campaign playing itself out. And he wants them to evacuate, but it doesn't tell them where they should go. So crazy stuff, crazy stuff, all to wake up the masses. All the world is a stage. We've got Trump asking why anti-Semitism gets headlines, but not anti-Christian bias. He's got a good point, and he's starting a conversation for sure. NASDAQ is filing with the SEC to allow tokenization. Some people think, this crash is imminent. I'm not making any more date predictions, but the financial flip is imminent, guys. And so, even the US House Committee on Financial Services calls for the Senate to pass the Crypto Clarity Act market structure bill. So all crypto exchanges come under attack. Binance is about to announce the acquisition of Lobster, and France said in 2 days they are coming to a standstill. The Spanish armament is ready. Greta has been setting the boat on fire with his duries near Israel. So things are hotting up, guys. You see in Nepal, and people are on the streets protesting because of social media censorship and banning, and they've dragged the president, prime minister, I can't remember what it's called there, into the streets with his underwear, apparently. The streets are burning. So people are saying, no more. We've had enough. We're closing this chapter of abuse and basically passively watching the world burn around us. People are standing up. Ethiopia has created a mega dam, which they say is a great achievement for all Black people. Egypt has threatened Ethiopia that the filling of the dam is a red line for Egypt. So things are coming to a head and heading for a crescendo. So no doubt we're going to see some military action in a big way in October. So there's still things expected in the Middle East to really reach a certain culmination. China is still believed to take on Taiwan, where a lot of the trafficking and the biolabs are sitting. So yeah, things are building up, and it's looking rather spicy. So buckle up, people. It's gonna get spicy, but do not get distracted. We know the world is burning. We know it's the chaos before the dawn. So don't let it distract you, because we know, all our light warriors, we are on a mission to shine our light, to evolve our soul so the rest may benefit. So, just think through your heart, not your head. When in doubt, just be kind, be compassionate, be loving. This is a trying time for most people. Many people will lose their minds during this time. So be the calm in the storm. You've trained for this for a very long time. You are ready. We are ready. The light nodes are in place around the earth, and we are ready. We are ready to rise. We are ready to hold the light steady. And we are ready ourselves to step fully into our higher path, to welcome our higher self more and more into this human body, in this consciousness. We reach that state of emotional equanimity where things can't move us anymore. We become the neutral observer of our lives, of this experience that we signed up for. And it all is divinely guided and divinely timed according to divine timing. So it's all happening on time. In fact, we are ahead of schedule. We are doing amazingly well. The galaxy is watching our every step. And there's only one way to go, and that is up. So I want to do a little bit of a quick integration with all of this information with you guys on this 999. So I want to guide you guys how to anchor this all in. So whether you want to do it now while I speak, or you want to do it later, this is just some guidance to integrate everything. So create a space around you for reflection and journaling. Light a candle, some incense, have your favorite crystals around you, whatever it is that creates your sacred space for you. Have those things around you, not that you're dependent on them, but they help you anchor in the right energies for this integration. And then think about and anchor in your intentions for this new cycle. What is it that you see for yourself in your new cycle? And what is it that you see for the earth and its new cycle? Think about those things, anchor them in, put intention behind those thoughts if you want, and that'll amplify it. Say them out loud. Say out loud, what are the intentions that you anchor in for yourself and for the world? Spend some time meditating over this, reflecting on this. Breathe. Do some breath work. There's a lot of amazing videos on YouTube with breath work, meditations with breath work that you can do. Go for a walk in nature on your own. Make some time for solitude during this time. It's so important. And just align with Earth's frequencies, because Earth will also always support you and guide you together with your higher self. You cannot go wrong. And then consciously bless and release what is ending. Not in an angry, negative way. Just say, thank it for what it taught you. Bless it and release it. Also a good time to do the Ho'oponopono Hawaiian prayer. Thank all of those things that you're leaving behind for what they taught you. And send them away with love. There's so much power in that. And speak directly from your heart. 999, this 999 gateway and number, it's not the end. It's the soul's completion. the collective's turning point and the dawn of a new earth. And have a call to action, encourage others and yourself to put something in motion today that's going to anchor in this new energies. Not just the thoughts or the voicing, but also take a small action towards what you see, what you would like to see unfold for yourself and for the earth. And just release whatever comes up. You'll know what it is that's coming to an end, and wish it well. Thank it for what it taught you. Bless it and let it go. I'm just going to give you guys a little one-liner that I wrote that I hope you resonate with, and that you can say to yourself when you do this activation, whether that's now or later. You can say to yourself, I release what is complete. I embody my mastery. I step into the new earth with clarity and grace. That says it all, isn't it? So, yeah, we're moving from this karmic phase to our dharma, which is our purpose and our path. And so the karma was there to teach us the lessons we needed to learn in order for us to be ready for this new chapter. So we can truly, truly say, thank it and say goodbye to the era of karma. And start embracing your own role as a conscious co-creator of this new earth, as a light holder, as a lighthouse around the world. That is your role. That is your purpose. Embody these light codes coming through, so that you can put them into action for service, for truth, for unity. And then ask yourself, how can I truly step in more fully into my higher path today? You can even ask that before you go to bed. You can ask your higher self to make that clear to you during your sleep, whether it's in a dream or it's through, astral travel, or just a knowing coming into your mind, and see how you feel tomorrow morning when you wake up. If there's a certain knowing or information that came into your mind, or if you had a certain dream with certain symbolic elements that taught you something. Because this is how we remember. This is how we remember who we truly are, what we're made of, and where we came from. It's all about remembrance during this time, because there's nothing new we need to learn. It's just unlocking the old remembrance that's always been there, but that was buried very deep away. It's time for that remembrance to resurface. So I think that's all I want to share with you. I'm going to share the other portals as they come up, but just know that the next 2 weeks is going to be really, really decisive, and in terms of your destiny and your path. So become present and aware in every moment, how you respond to things, how you choose, whether you choose the higher path or the lower path, whether you are choosing to be triggered by what somebody else might say to you, or whether you're actually aware of what's happening and choosing peace and grace instead. It's amazing when you can start taking control of your mind in that way. So you don't take things so personally anymore, because whatever somebody's telling you, maybe they're hurling insults at you, it's got very little to do with you and who you are. It's more about them. It says everything about them, where their hate space is at, not yours. So remember that, guys. It's like no need to take things personally anymore. The other person is going through their own traumas, and they perhaps contracted to trigger you, and they'll stop triggering you when you learn the lesson, not to be triggered by it, right? It's just that simple. Sorry, guys. I had an interruption. The video didn't record to the end. So here I am filming a new ending for you. We shall rise above all the technical difficulties through this 999 portal. I want to end this recording with a little invocation that I put together for you. that I hope you will take to heart and enjoy and embrace. So here goes. I stand at the threshold of the 999 gateway, where endings dissolve and new beginnings awaken. I realize what is complete. I release what is complete. Old stories, old cycles, old illusions. I bless them with gratitude and I set them free. I call forth my higher self to walk with me in sovereignty, to guide me into my dharma, truth and remembrance. Through this gateway, I step into service, into mastery, into destiny. 999 is not an ending. It is the rising of my soul into the new earth. And so it is. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you enjoyed this content, please like, please share with those you think may need it. And remember to subscribe. The more you subscribe, the more you like and share, the more this video can be seen by others and similar. So our goal is to reach as many people as possible, to rise above the shadow banning, the canceling, the ghosting that they did for us, to us to many years. And we shall continue to rise as a truth and rising truth movement, and bring truth, prosperity, peace, harmony, and love back to earth. So I'm sending you so much love for this 999 portal. Make the most of it, and I'll see you very soon.